Hello, this is Lee Herfel, Crypto NFT, doing a sponsored video for Alchemy DAO, turning NFTs into liquid community-controlled DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is a great project. The devs are really working hard building it out here. It's basically on the back end. They have three different applications that they're putting together for a user experience. On the front end, allows creators to create NFTs, put the NFTs into a DAO that allows ownership of a single NFT among many different people, and they can put that into an auction form and sell the NFT to many people, and then those many people can then in turn sell it later on. You can be an investor in the project. You can stake the token, the ALCH token, and you can stake the Ethereum ACLH Uniswap LP pair as well. You can buy NFT on the projects through Dutch auctions, and there's governance. If you buy NFT that's inside a DAO, you can vote on when to sell it and at what price to sell it. And so basically what this does, the main purpose of it is to take an NFT and place it into a contract, a DAO that allows many people to own it. So the use case would say there's a 20 Ethereum NFT that 17 people want to own. Together they can place that into a DAO contract, and 17 ERC20 tokens can be released and owned, and then the person who does that could distribute those tokens to the owners manually, or you could sell it at an auction if you wanted to. So there's many different ways to use this protocol. The Alchemy DAO is on CoinGecko. It's selling for roughly $4 now. It has a total supply of 10 million. The token distribution, this is a good site, docs.alchemydao.com. They go through the different contracts here, and the rewards and everything is pretty well delineated here. There is a community airdrop going on right now, but it's going to end in hours from now. And just after that, there's going to be a Dutch auction to distribute the remainder of these 2 million tokens that haven't been fully claimed from the airdrop. And basically they airdropped them to the 20 top projects that were on OpenSea at the time and took a snapshot. And you would have to come to the Alchemy DAO project to claim the ALCH tokens. Uniswap shows the price history. It's early days. You know, the price has gone up to 8 at one point. It's currently right around 4. So Alchemy can be used by creators. This is the landing page, and this is a work in progress here. So it might well have changed by the time you see this video. But this is the airdrop. This is going to be gone here within 24 hours. But you would start off, if you did not have an NFT, you can mint an NFT, which is on this page here. You would put in the token name, the token symbol, and how much you want the token cost in ETH for your NFT. And then this cap, if you want to mint a maximum of, like, say 5 NFT, you would put 5. But the first time you use this, it's only going to mint 1 of the NFTs, and it's done to save cost. And then this Minty app here, which is kind of aggregated into the Alchemy, but on the back end, this is its own separate application, and you can actually sell NFTs. You mint the first one, and then you can sell later NFTs, I believe, such that if you wanted to sell a second one, then only after it was sold would it actually be created, and then the fees would be rolled into whoever was buying the NFT the second time. So that's what this cap function is. but when you actually use Minty, you're only going to get one NFT the first time to save on cost. And then this URL here, this would just be, say if you're an artist putting in a picture, this would just be your artist website. This would be a description of your artwork or whatever NFT you're making. Now this media URL is basically only should be done, in my opinion, by advanced users. You have to use, to be safe, really the IPFS format, because there's such thing as a NFT rug pull. If I put, like let's say I put my file up on the web somewhere and link to it, and then I sold the NFT, then I could just change that link to whatever I wanted. I could change the image to something else, or the website could go down. So basically, for 99% of users, just upload a media file. It uploads it automatically in the IPFS standard, which provides safety from NFT rug pulls. So once you do the NFT, this is kind of the central aspect of the Alchemy DAO project, how to turn your NFT into a DAO. They have a nice instruction set. Then they've already built this out. Before, you'd have to look up your NFT on Etherscan and find the contract address and then find the token ID. Now the contract already does that automatically. And then you can put in, the program will do this for you automatically. It puts in the NFT address and the ID, and then you check for approval, and then you basically just pick a token name, a token symbol, how many ERC20 tokens that you want to make, and then this buyout price is how much you want somebody to be able just to buy the whole NFT. So you kind of set that, high. And then this is for the DAO that you're creating, so that people can vote. If they decide they want to sell it, then they have to come together, and you have to get I believe it's 51% to agree to sell it at a certain price. And there's this would be 2 days for the proposal to take effect. And this time lock day for proposal, I mean, it's basically once the vote gets approved, how long is the wait until it actually executes? And a lot of people may put 0 in there. So here is the page where you would enter the NFT to be tokenized. And then this airdrop thing will be gone here. But so you'd unlock your wallet. And so this is my address here. I have one Chain Guardian NFT that if I wanted to, I could tokenize here. It displays your NFT here. It puts the address and the token ID, and then you can check approval. And then you could put in the token name, whatever you want it to be, your ERC20 token symbol, whatever you want it to be, however many. If you wanted to split this single NFT into 1 million slices, you could, or you could, if you had 17 investors buying this NFT, you could put 17 and every investor would get one ERC20 token. And then the buyout price of this whole NFT, if you just wanted somebody to be able to just buy it without going through any governments or voting proposals, you put whatever that figure is in there, that you would just automatically, the program would just give it to somebody else if they met that price. And then this is just puts in the voting days for the proposal, and I would probably put time lock to 0. So if I wanted to, I could enter all those in and make that into a DAO. So for investors, pretty straightforward. You just stake it. You buy the ALCH token on Uniswap, and you can make LP pools on Uniswap. There's other videos on that. I'm not going to get into that, but this shows the amount of ACLH you have staked and the amount of Ethereum that you earn. And right now, I believe so far in this protocol, there hasn't been any Ethereum earned because it's a brand new protocol. The first auction is ending, I believe, tomorrow, and some Ethereum will flow in uh, to the stakers from that protocol. Going anytime you pay the fees for an auction, after the auction ends, a cut of that Ethereum gets put in to the staking protocol. So the more auctions are taking place on the platform, the more ETH is earned by staking ALCH. But right now the rate is 0, as it started off, and the first auction is going to end tomorrow. Then you just have the typical LP liquidity provider pool staking on Uniswap with the ALCH Ethereum pair, and I've done that, so we can check that. The APY is currently 741% a year, and this is changes, usually goes down as more people stake. So I've got 135 ALCH earned, and there's how many of these Uni tokens I have staked. So that's all pretty straightforward, and there's many videos if you need to learn how to do that. The main thing to be careful of is the impermanent loss with LP staking, because especially with a token like ALCH that's brand new, if it spikes up 10 times, then you'll only get like maybe 60% of the benefit of it jumping up that high if your ALCH tokens are inside of this contract due to impermanent loss. So Alchemy has Dutch auctions, and a normal auction is just when people start off at a low price and bid each other, and then they bid until nobody else bids and the highest bid wins. A Dutch auction is the opposite of that. It starts off with a high price, and the auctioneer asks if anybody wants to buy it at that, and if nobody does, and he just keeps dropping the price, and the first person who bids wins. Now, that can't take place because we're not all here at the same time, and we're not in the same room or anything. So the Dutch auction that they use is the same as a Dutch auction for an IPO. So an investor can place a bid for 100 shares at $100. Another investor can say, I want to pay $95 for 500 shares. Well, let's say that there's 1,000 shares total here, and several people do that, and then the auction has an ending point, and at the time that that auction ends, they just start with the highest bidders and see how much that they bid, and then they just keep going down in price until all of the 1,000 shares are accounted for. And then the lowest bidder, the last bidder that got into the auction, all the bidders below, once 1,000 shares are already all taken up by the high bidders, all the lower bidders are just out of the auction. But the price that everybody pays is the lowest bidder that got in to the auction. So, even if this guy, the first bidder, said, I'll bid $1 million for one share in this example, well, he's definitely going to get in, but he's not going to pay $1 million. Now, you wouldn't want to do that, because you'd have to give $1 million of Ethereum to the contract, because the contract refunds the Ethereum to the high bidders, at the end. But so read up on it, but it seems to be a pretty good mechanism for auctioning off NFTs. So this is a Dutch auction creation. You can enter your token address to be auctioned. I actually have not done this yet, but here is one contract that I did make. Here's my ERC20 token. I placed a NFT into this, and I just turned it into two MC57 tokens, was what I chose to call my cryptocurrency. So I can go back to this and enter this in and create auction. Wants me to unlock my wallet. All right, that's confirmed. So I'll put all two of my tokens in. Now you can have a whitelist on this if you want to just only have certain users available to bid on it. You can limit the amount of users. All right, looks like the transactions are confirmed. So I can now set the minimum price in Ethereum that people can bid on. I'll set it at and the start price, I'll put it at 1. I'll have it finish. All right, that transaction is confirmed. So here we have the auction details. MC57, total sale amount is all 2 tokens. The current price is basically 0.999 ETH, and the auction will end on 4/20. You can copy your auction link so that you can send it out and have people come to this page and be able to bid for this Merry Xmas token here. And then there's owner functions. You can close the auction. We didn't do a whitelist. I guess you can put a whitelist in now if you want to at any time, it looks like. And then I could bid on it myself if I wanted to here. So this is another auction that's currently going on now. This is the Falco Fantastic Art auction, and it's put your ladders up as a token name. The symbol is FA-FA. They've split it up into 1 million different tokens. It looks like 27,000 have been bought, and this is the current price, and the auction ends tomorrow. And this is the NFT that is being auctioned off here. And if I wanted to, I could bid on this auction. I could bid for 10,000 units of it. All right, so that transaction is confirmed. And so I bid at the current price. I bid 10,000 units of this. So now this is the DAO for NFT pages. This will give the token that I created, the MC57, and it just shows and displays the information about it, name and the symbol, and that it's not for sale. I haven't put it into a contract, and it does list its buyout price for 0.01 ETH. Then you can have a proposal if you're the owner of this. Unlock my wallet here. Then you can change your change your delegation. You can change your delegation to yourself. And so that is pretty much it. That wraps up the Alchemy DAO presentation.